morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Excuse the later stream. I was just held up trying to update this OBS. Guys, whenever you do an update, chances are there's always a chance that it won't work how you want it to work. And that was the case when I did this OBS update. I updated everything and then I hit stream and it was like, oh, failed, error. And then I got to take time to Google the solution. But luckily we did that faster than we expected. So we're on. I would have wanted to go on a little earlier, but luckily I hit you guys up with the watch list update, the new plays update. I got into some new plays yesterday. You want to watch that video that I put out this morning? I've been doing these little card drive videos, just updating you, little 5-minute videos here and there, just giving you a recap updates of what's really pumping. You know, I've been experimenting with the stock options, making those plays on the hood, on Robinhood. If you want a free stock, join using my link. I get a free one, you get a free one. Boom, boom, boom. Let me drop a bomb. And, you know, I've been doing these altcoin plays and, of course, the Bitcoin plays, guys. And I made a move. I made some moves, and I'll keep you guys updated. If you haven't watched that video, I'll inform you during this broadcast. Shout out to Lady Plants, Jigger Roams, James Harrison Bottle, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that. Shout out to everybody out there who's tuning into this live broadcast. Please pump the buttons, like, subscribe, post notification bell, ding, ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here every single day. Boom. You know it, guys. You know it. And shout out to everybody following me on DLive. Dropping lemons. You guys know it. I enjoy it. Kaboom. Let's go ahead and check out the math today. The pool opened yesterday. Exciting. That's nice. Listen, the gyms need to open up ASAP. I was watching some meme video of some guy trying to do a lift at his house with the wrong equipment. He basically collapsed, hit himself. And he just got knocked out, basically, and made me think they need to open these gyms up, these pools up. People are getting hurt trying to work out at home with equipment that's not the safest. Guys, we got to get to normal life out here. Stop being freaked out. And if you are scared, please just get out the kitchen and stay home. Shout out to CryptoZilla. I see you. Good morning. Kaboom to you, sir. Let me bring up these BTC charts. BTC battling with $9,000. Resistance for it seems like at least 24 hours now. It's, you know, trying to get over that 9K, but it can't really seem to win that battle. Look at the 5-day charts here, and you can see we topped off at 94. Are we going to go past 94? I'm starting to doubt it. You can see these highs don't seem to match up with that high that we had at 94. This is the question that I've been asking basically for a week now. Was this the high? The Bitcoin halving high? I don't know. It's certainly starting to look like it, but we still have some time. So let's see if, maybe we play down at 86 and, spring back up to 94, 95 or closer to 10. And that's why I'm cost averaging. I do expect at some point after this halving hype, we could dip down back to these levels, maybe at least like 66, 65, maybe even lower. I would expect a dip to under 7 at some point coming in the next couple of months. So that's how I'm playing it. But still long-term bullish on the bits. I mean, we've showed you the historical halving price charts, and maybe 100 days plus later, at least from the second halving, things started to really pick up with the price of Bitcoin. So maybe we can expect the same. I don't expect like a 9,000% gain. I expect less than 1,000% gain from here to the next Bitcoin halving. But that could still take us well over 50K, in my opinion. And that's, in the next few years. So I'm a long-term hodler, even though I'm taking some chips off the old Bitcoin block, dollar cost average selling. I may even buy back in. You know the deal. Shout out to CryptoZilla, Lady Plants, everybody out there pumping with me. Let's go ahead and check out the caps, see what's really pumping. The stock markets are looking good as the Fed has promised more funny bunny money. More funny bunny money. Let me click this ad here, shipping easy. Boom, boom, boom. Guys, everybody in this chat box should be using the Brave browser right now. Download it. There's a link below, and you can start earning these tokens. So let's look at the stocks here. 89.25 on the bits. The stocks are opening up in the green. 2,887 for the S&P. There's still projections for the S&P to hit 3,000 by the end of the year, and I can see it probably going higher. Crude oil futures are looking strong right now, up 16%. Crude oil at $23. Natural gas, energy's up in the green today. I can also see the energy ETF XLE is on the rise. You could see currencies are about flat. Bonds are the talk of the day, guys. We're up 5%, almost 6% on the bonds, 0.674. I told you guys yesterday, once this started going green, I said, this is good. Expect this to, trickle into the stocks and activate bull mode. Activate bull mode. So these bonds are going up, crude oil's up, and now the Fed just promised more. I think it's $3 trillion stimulus. So the stimuli has been activated after 6.6 million people filed for unemployment in the last week, and the stock market goes up. Yeah, listen, Hemi, it's a funny bunny world. We know it doesn't add up. There's more people unemployed, less production. I think production in the U.S. is like at an all-time low as far as the manufacturing or whatnot. But this funny bunny money continues to just be dropped on us. This is just, they're making it rain out there, the Fed. So that's what's going on. I was reading some thread about the hyperinflation in Venezuela, and when that was occurring, I believe the stocks went up there like 700%. So let's see. I would expect, listen, if they keep throwing trillions at this market, where do you think the stocks are going to go up? Go up, right? I don't see them going down if they keep throwing money at the markets. How long could this last? I have no idea. We know it's not sound at all, but that's what's going on. So we're going to ride those waves accordingly. And I said this yesterday, guys. We're one swimmer out in the ocean. We don't have the resources to change the weather or anything. Maybe weather can be changed by powers that be, but we're definitely not the ones that can change the weather. So what we need to do is navigate these waters. And whether the weather is natural or manufactured, we still need to navigate the waters. And we still want to win. So that's what's going on. Yep, there's nowhere to go but up with unlimited printing. Exactly, Jigaromes. Universal basic income is coming. They will have two. 1966 says, listen, they're basically already activated that. They're throwing money. It's like, not only for the people, but it seems like companies now are getting UBI. It's out of control. This thing is so twisted. There is no price discovery here, no real economics, guys. This is just the funniest of all bunnies. But we know that. And we're going to behave and act accordingly, okay? It's just like we're out here swimming in the waters, and, don't tell me, okay, well, these are fake waves. These were created. Well, listen, the wave's coming. I mean, you better act accordingly, okay? Whether the wave's natural or fake or whatever it is, it's coming, okay? It's coming. 89.11 on the bits. Let's check out the coin market caps, and I'll tell you guys about the plays that I did. I already updated you guys in the morning, but I'll go over them a little more detail. Let me go ahead and hit refresh over here. Got coin market cap sitting at 248 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 66%. It's funny. Usually when things start trading sideways, Bitcoin dominance settles around 66%. This is just odd to me. 89.39 on Bitcoin. Ether at 206. Ripple at 21 cents, Bitcoin Cash at 244, Satoshi Vision's garbage. Litecoin at 46.89, Binance at 16.98, EOS at 276, Tezos at 276. Wow, look at that. Exactly the same price. So what do you want? Do you want EOS for 276 or do you want Tezos for 276? I'll tell you this, Tezos has a lower circulating supply. So that's something that you want to, this is this is like, head to head right now. EOS and Tezos, they're both smart contract platforms. And you could earn for staking both coins. You can earn EOS for staking EOS via the EOS Rex. There's also DeFi platforms on EOS. And then Tezos has that staking built right into the platform, is my understanding. And that Tezos has been one of the best performing altcoins this year, up 276. So there it is. CryptoZilla says he'd rather have the Tezos. Okay, there you go. Stellar at 7 cents. Chainlink is moving at 376. You know, that's on my watch list again. Cardano at 4 cents. Tron at 1 cent. Leo at 107. And you got Monero's always around. I told you, Monero's always on the top 20. But let's go down the list here and check out Ether Classic at number 19 at 727. I told you guys yesterday I took a stab at it. After the stream, I started taking more stab at it. I made an aggressive move on Ether Classic. Okay, I've been actually dumping some of my EOS, getting Ether, and then I said, you know what? I'm going to get some of this EOS and dump it into the Classic as well. The technicals are looking strong with the Classic. We expect Ether to be the next altcoin to boom, and because of that, I think that Classic could ride the Ether coattails. And of course, the rumor is that Classic could do whatever Ether does for much cheaper. You know, somebody may want to confirm that or deny it, but I think that's the fact. So let's see, and let's see if Ether Classic ends up upgrading the proof of stake. So you know, that's interesting how it pans out. Being under $10, what's the all-time high here with Ether Classic? So that's my altcoin play, guys. I mean, obviously, I'm still stacking Ether, but I'm gonna do a shorter play here with Ether Classic. Let's see what shakes and bakes with it, because under $10, it has heavy volume, a lot of liquidity compared to some of these other altcoins, and that name brand. Ether has a nice name brand, right? Like it's sexy. Ether, Ethereum. It sounds cutting edge. I mean, if anything, it's, you know, it's a good name, and they got a pretty good looking logo, if you ask me, as well. So, you know, these things matter as well, guys. They matter. There's a bill that maybe passed for American people, $2,000 per month, $500 per child. Yeah, I heard about that. You know, the government, they're just throwing money at us. Let's see. Yeah, they're throwing. If they're throwing that much money at us, Derek, imagine how much they're throwing at the banks, and it's out of control. So that being said, where do you think the stocks are going to go, guys? Do you think they're going to go down? I mean, come on. It's the twisted world, guys. Isaac says, what should I invest in? Don't ask us. We're not your crypto father or daddy's stock market father or anything like that, Isaac. You need to invest in what you believe. Yeah, invest in yourself. Exactly. Invest in yourself. Don't take anybody's on YouTube's opinion. We don't know what we're talking about, Isaac. Derek says up, up, up. That's right. And you know, it's twisted because, you know, the layman, okay, the normal guy, the average Joe is getting beat down and battered out there, losing their work. They're you know, it's tough for the average Joe out there. Most people are losing, and most people are not in the position to be playing any cryptos or stocks. They just don't know. Most people don't play stocks, and even less people play cryptos, guys. So, I mean, come on. You know, the average guy is just going to get beat down and battered, and the rich people are just going to get richer. So, you know, what do you think's going to happen, guys? I mean, come on. That 2K is hush money for keeping our mouth shut while they rob our country's wealth. Yeah, basically, that's, you know, basically it's like, look, listen, we're about to, you know, how much have they taken out already? Trillions and trillions. I mean, like, they just announced like 3 trillion yesterday. In the last month, how many trillions? They've ran up the national debt, like half the national debt in like a month. These guys they got the pedal to the metal. They're riding this thing till the wheels fall off. And if the wheels fall off, they'll just throw a new system at us, guys. That's ultimately what the plan is. You know, a digital currency. I think they even hired somebody out of Coinbase to start working at the Treasury Department, one of the lawyers, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, look out for that. The Bitcoin Ben comments are funny but true, says Zabat the midget. Yeah, shout out to Bitcoin Ben. He seems like a cool guy, but it's like, you know, the headlines are a little clickbaity, and it's always like, you know, the next plan, and, you know, it seems like a little hype, but, you know, I like him. I like Bitcoin Ben. I stopped watching him after the failed Litecoin halving. Yeah, I don't think that he's accurate, but I like his vibes and think he has a good intent. So, you know, shout out to him. You know, big shout out to him. I'm a subscriber. But I know what you mean. It's like the predictions don't always seem to hit. Has anyone in the chat box been laid off, furloughed, and lost hours? Derek's asking. Yeah, that's a good question, Derek. You know, if you guys have been impacted by the Rona, let us know. And I've also, you know, I put a APB, I guess, out there for people who want to talk to me. We talked just a few days ago to one of our boomer bros here in the chat box, Rafterman. And I gave him a call, and he, you know, gave us a little insight as to what he's doing. He's a trucker, so he's an essential worker. He's still working, and he's been into the crypto since at least 2017, he was saying. So shoot me an email at champagnecrypto@gmail.com and send me your phone number, and I'll call you from a private number, and I'll get you online here if you want to talk. Someone also sent me an email, I think yesterday, the day before, with a long email about, Champ, don't post on Steam because Justin Sun, you should start posting on Hive. And I powered down most of my Steam, I'll tell you that much. I haven't been posting on Steam because it's like what happened there was kind of whack, I guess. I'm interested in checking out hive.blog/ whatever. Apparently you could log in with your Steam keys. I don't know if that's true or not, but I noticed the price of Hive pumping, and now Hive, which is the Steam fork minus Justin Sun and friends, ALTCOIN is trading on Binance. So, you know, and it went up. Now it's worth more than Steam. Let me check that ALTCOIN out real quick. So whoever wrote me that anonymous email, I may try out Hive. You know, I may try it out. 41 cents on Hive, which is sexy because Steam is like less than 20 cents. It's like double Steam's price. So if you had Steam in your wallet, I think you have Hive in your wallet. You have Steam at 18 cents. So yeah, you might want to check that out. I know that there's a few Steamosauruses here in the box. I know a car salesman that said his dealership sold one car in the last 30 days. Yeah, that's it's tough. It's tough out there for a lot of businesses. But you know what? It's good for you if you're trying to buy a car. If you're trying to buy a car, go to if you need to buy a car, go right now and try to buy a car, and you have a lot of negotiating power. Basically, you could deal and steal them right now. And if you got a lease, go in there with your lease. They'll probably buy your lease out. Yeah, and these car dealerships, you got to understand this too. It's like the cars that they have on their lot, they got to be paying interest for that. Like, you know, that just the car sitting on their lot, they're losing money every day the car's on the lot. So they need to move the merchandise, the inventory. So if you're looking to buy a car, right now is a good deal. I actually know a buddy of mine that bought a truck, and he got a deal in the steel just a few weeks ago. I've been seeing a lot of people who work in sales get laid off on LinkedIn, says Derek. Yeah, I mean, listen, you know, when you're looking at 50% of the economy or more being shut down, and you know, that's I expect to see more of that. And let's talk about the plays that I've been doing that are somewhat related to that. You know, these companies that are strong, that seem to only continue to grow here during this Rona crisis, and even after they open up the economy, it seems like they're going to stay strong. So this is the watch list that I shared yesterday, but I got into a few plays here. Specifically work. I went hard on work, which is Slack. Slack Technologies. A lot of people are working from home now, and yes, people are going to go back to work, but the work from home market is going to grow. You know, it's going to stay, okay? And Slack is under $30. And the technicals are strong. So, you know, that's a company that may even be bought out by a larger entity in the future. I don't know. Okay. So I made a play on Slack. Then eBay. I've been talking about eBay all week. You know, as people get laid off, you don't think people are going to still sell stuff on eBay? I sent you guys that thread with people that are upset with the Amazon delivery times that are buying on eBay as well. E-commerce, guys. That thread going down that rabbit hole as well. Fiverr. I picked up Fiverr as well. That's another one that's pretty cheaply priced, not cheaply, but it's under $50, Fiverr. So those were my three plays yesterday: Work, Fiverr, and eBay. Okay, I'm also looking at PayPal. You can see what I have here on my list. And then I went hard on Ethereum Classic. Let's look at these technicals, guys. Let's look at the technicals here. 1966 says 50% off manufacturer's retail price coming soon. Yeah, you're probably right. Derek says, how long are holding for? What are you talking about? Which one? So let's look at the picks here. And this one I got on my list too, because, and I mentioned this on today's video in the morning, Etsy. Okay, this is another one, this one's been booming. People on Etsy, and like wifey's always on Etsy buying little things and checking it out, and more people are selling on Etsy. It's like it's in the same category as eBay to me, eBay, Fiverr, although e-commerce. So Etsy's looking pretty sexy. Etsy sexy. So yeah, that one up, look, low range. It's already up $5 today, basically. Derek says your stock picks anywhere from like a day to a month right now is my range, and I will adjust that accordingly. But Etsy's having the upcoming earnings tomorrow, and that's probably why it's pumping. And I would expect them to exceed earnings expectation. eBay's booming. I made $30K last year selling yard sale stuff. All profits went into crypto. There you go. So this is someone else that's actually using. So I'm looking at these, the stock picks is like the things that I'm actually using. I'm an eBay user. I've been selling on eBay for a long time, not recently, but I've only noticed that more people are starting to sell on eBay again and buy. So yeah, I agree with you, Slice Keeper. eBay's strong. I did an eBay play. Not only did I buy eBay, but I did a put credit spread. And that's an intermediate options tactic, which gives you a credit up front for putting a collateral down. And basically, kind of not guarantees, but hedges your bet and, defines your risk. And I'm going to go ahead and do some sort of a series on what I've been doing on Robinhood, and I'll show you the dashboard or whatnot. I've only been doing this for about a month and a half, and I've learned a lot. Okay, even though I'm down a little bit, I've learned a lot, and I'll start sharing what I learned and showing my dashboard very soon. So tune into that. But yeah, Derek, these picks that I'm looking at, they're holds for 1 day to 1 month. So, basically what I'm doing is, I'm going, how I don't really follow numbers that much. Okay. I'm following fundamentals, things that I think that businesses are sound and that it may pump just because of this free funny money that's coming. So, I'm writing out lists, and then I go ahead and I check that against the technicals. Once I get my fundamental list down, that looks very attractive. Then I go down that list and I start checking the technicals. Here, just a brief look at these technicals on TradingView, because there's a lot of them to look at, and you can get kind of an idea, and then make your decision from there. Shopify is another one I told you guys about. This one's it's expensive though. This one's expensive, and you may want to consider looking into a call credit spread, which could lower your cost to do like a call out in the future with Shopify. Derek says, I like your list. Yeah, I'm trying to go for for winners. I'm going for winners. The list that I'm focusing on is this part. I'm still focusing on this part. But, I should put this to the top right now. Boom. And then my crypto list is here. Chainlink is on the list, but right now, midterm, I'm aggressive on Ether, but, on a shorter term from like 1 week to 1 month period, I'm pretty strong on Ether Classic. I made a pretty aggressive move on Ether Classic yesterday, and I think this morning as well. Leroy says, still crip walking to the halving. Yeah, I think this is about it, though. I think we're kind of topping off here, Leroy. Look at the chart here for Bitcoin. This is the 1 month, right? And here's the obvious pump for the halving, and it seems like we're kind of topping off. Halving is on Monday, so it's like, I don't know how much more we're going to go. I mean, we've pumped already, in anticipation. So we've been running into this resistance around 9,000. We topped off at 94. So, I got my eye on it. But I've already been selling into this strength. I've already been selling into this strength. So the one that's booming today is Etsy, up 10%. Yeah, in anticipations for earning tomorrow, this makes sense. Usually there's a decrease in implied volatility around the earnings. So I would expect, a pullback. People are going to take some profits here once they announce these earnings, and then maybe there'll be a run up after the earnings again. I would expect Etsy to report strong earnings. I think their business has grown. So let's see. But this is a nice little run up. I've had them on the watch list. I just didn't take this play. Square, I'm not a Dorsey fan, but look at Square. It's fairly priced. Even though look at that price right now is kind of ugly. But there you go. Of course, Chevron with the high dividends is always a good play, I think. Snapchat is growing. PayPal. This is one I got my eyes on too. PayPal, guys. It's a little expensive, but look at this strong buy in the technicals. And look at them. That's for the 1 day. Let's look at the 1 month. And it's still strong buy on the 1 month. So did I add PayPal to this list? Yeah, it's there. Logitech. Roku. I mean, there's some good picks here. A lot of green on the boards today. Let's see what's on discount. Ultra short Bloomberg crude oil is on a discount right now, and the technicals are still reading buy. This shorts oil negative 2x. And we've had this on our watch list, which is an odd thing to have because we didn't know much about it, but it's still there. Makers down. This is the ETH DeFi, if you still believe in that. Fiverr's getting slammed right now. But it's still buy, even on the 1 day. And I made a play on Fiverr. I think I picked up at 39, so I'm good. Let's look at ETH Classic, because the ETH Classic technicals are pretty strong. So ETH Classic against Bitcoin is buy. Look at these techs on ETH Classic. This is ETH Classic against Bitcoin. For the 1 week, they're sell. So this may be a short play. Let's look at ETH Classic against USD. This one may be a little stronger. Strong buy. Let's look at the 1 month. Strong buy. So, it's pretty strong. And I've been using EOS really. I use the EOS, some of the EOS to get into this ETC. Look at the ETH technicals have gotten a little more red lately, but ETH technical against USD is strong. Or not, yeah, it is strong buy actually, yeah, against US dollar, but against BTC it's not. That's probably because BTC there's still some anticipation with BTC. Are you concerned when the supply of amount of ETH? Bitcoin is 21 million while ETH is infinity. That bothers me. What say you? Yeah, but that's something like, that's a concern more down the line. Right now, the play that I'm trying to do is this rumor with the proof of stake. And I still think it's undervalued. Where it could go in the future, what's going to happen and all that, we're dealing with the market we have here now. I'm not concerned about the supply. I still think that it's all speculation right now. But yeah, in that sense, BTC seems more sound. Yeah, I like the lower circulating supply. And that being said, like if you're looking to hold for 5 years or something like that, I still think, BTC probably looks a little safer. But I'm trying to ride this wave, this little ether wave. And that's not to say it doesn't have to be either or. I mean, I got both. Amazon Prime ads on Brave. Look at this, guys. Brave. The BAT tokens. Let's see what the BAT tokens technicals are against Bitcoin. Sell? Yeah, sell. BAT tokens they have a pretty high circulating supply, is what I remember. But you can earn them just for surfing, and you can swap them back out into Bitcoin. This is a way you could use this to buy Bitcoin. I'll show you guys my my balance here. So I'm at 51 bats. Let me show you my rewards tab. Here's my rewards tab. I currently got 58 bats. Last month I earned, I believe, 28 bats. Is that what it says? Earnings from ads, 28 bats. Reward summary for May, or is that what I've already earned in May? Next payment date, May 5th. Well, we'll continue to look at this, but estimated pending rewards, 16 bats. Okay. Just, it seems to me I'm making like anywhere from $5 to $10 a month on just surfing on Brave. That's kind of my estimate. We got to keep an eye on that. And again, you could do that as well. Use my link. I get $5. That's why I advertise it, because they shoot me $5 if you download the Brave browser and leave it installed for 30 days. All the linkage is down below. Let's look at the headlines here. So we got 6 days to the halvening. Coronavirus vaccine enters human testing in the U.S. Who's doing this vaccine? Developed by Pfizer. Okay. Let's look at Pfizer's technicals real quick. Or is it PFZ? How do you spell Pfizer? PFI. Z. Sheesh, look at the price on Pfizer. All right, $5,000. I didn't even know that. It's like, whoa. It's like a Bitcoin. Let's look at the technicals over here on Pfizer. They only want big dogs playing with the drugs I see here. Wow, I didn't even know Pfizer was so expensive. 5 racks. Sheesh. Strong buy, though. If you got 5 rackage. $49.68. You know what they're going to do on Robinhood? They're going to do something called fractional shares, where you can buy fractions of these bigger companies, is my understanding. It's like a waiting list or whatnot. Guys, join Robinhood and get a free stock. Join Robinhood, get a free stock. I got the link down below. Why am I saying it? Because I get a free stock too, guys. Boom, boom, boom. So, do the Brave, do the Robinhood. You can get something out of it, and you can get something without even spending. Guys, drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. I'll take a few more comments and questions, but everything's looking good. I can only expect things to go up, guys. Now, Bitcoin seems to be kind of topping off there, but, I'm not mad at a 9K Bitcoin. That's basically where we're at, a 9K Bitcoin. It's not that bad. It's a little less than I expected, but, amongst the pandemic, it's not that bad. Thank you, CryptoZilla. He just donated an ice cream. Boom. I've kind of been slacking on these lemon redistributions. If you are interested in a lemon redistribution, if I get 5 people on D Live right now, I'll distribute these 7. I'll distribute 50 lemons right now. So let's give it a few minutes and see if anybody shows up to dlive.tv/champagne crypto. If you want to get some free lemons. I owe you guys one here. I know it. I do. I got to get there. Is that I've been doing these extra videos. I got the kids. I got all extra work. And the free time I have, I'm doing these live streams. Let me check out my Slack play here. What do you guys think about that Slack play? What do you guys think about the stock plays, period? Because, I mean, you know, we have so many crypto maniacs out here. You guys put off by that or what? I kind of went off on my own here and just like, yo, I'm going to start making these stock plays. I don't care what the crypto maniacs say. I'm going to 27.10 on Slack. Yeah. Topped off almost at 30. It seems like, you know, there's some resistance there at 20.29. CryptoZilla sharing some nice memes. You got some good ones, Zilla. We got 3 people on D Live. Come on, we need 2 more. Lady Plant says, I buy everything. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's all speculation. I mean, at one point it was like Bitcoin, you know, it's the opposite of the stocks and the regular markets. Guys, it's all speculation, guys. Come on. Everything's compared against the USD. You don't go value your Bitcoin against anything else but USD, guys. And that's the bottom line here, whether you like it or not. So, I mean, let's make these plays. Let's ride these waves, whether they're manufactured or natural. You know the deal. So Lady Plants is making the moves, crypto moves and the stock moves. Apparently. 27.16 on Slack. I like that. She needs a stock market hubby too. There you go. You know, some of those, they got deeper pockets. If you could only buy a good man off the shelf. How about Etsy? What do you think about Etsy, Lady Plants? Do you use that or what? I see a lot of females using it. And look at Link is booming too. The world runs on drugs. I'll tell you what, though, guys. Do you think that a company like Pfizer or any of these I got to start doing more drug company research. I just don't know much about that, but just think about it. You think these drug companies are going to lose? They're gonna just gain more weight. Look at Pfizer's worth more than Amazon. It's incredible. I didn't even know this. The more you know, guys. Pfizer. What's Pfizer's competitor? Merck? Or what other ones do they got? Warren Buffett hasn't called me back. Where's Tony? That's funny. Yeah, let me pick me up some Pfizer. Sheesh. Yeah, let's do some research on these drug companies, guys. Could you guys give me some research? I mean, look, I was looking at Gilead and stuff like that, these other little baby drug companies. But show me some of the bigger dogs. Let's talk about these drugs. Because I don't see them going anywhere. Where the drugs at? I mean, come on. This is an obvious play. I just don't know much about that, being that I don't like drugs. I don't take them, but they're here. Leroy says, I'm in crypto because I have not lost as much money while trading. There you go. Crypto's been outperforming. yeah, I'm putting APB out there for more information on these drug companies, guys. We need to jump on these plays. These drug companies are making movements. $88.33 on the bits. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I think we hit all the beats. Shout out to Lady Plants, Jigger Roams, CryptoZilla, my day ones. Let me take a peek here to D Live, just make sure we didn't hit the 4. We got 4. Okay, I said 5. Let's go ahead and let's do it anyway. All right, guys, 10 seconds. I'm going to do a lemon distribution here on D Live. So let's see if that 5th person pours in. If not, I'm going to do it for you 4. Why not? It's fun. We haven't done it for a while. So let's go, guys. Let's make this happen. Click distribute or click claim rewards on your end. So I've come up here to my little treasure chest. Let me throw a meme first, though. A little Pepe the Frog meme in the treasure chest. Once I click... Hey, did I not click distribute reward? Oh, no, I got to put them in the treasure chest. Okay, so once I click distribute rewards, you click claim rewards and we'll get this popping. Let's do it. Hold up, I just put like 200 lemons in here. It's getting sexy. That was a mistake, but fuck it. Let's do it. Come on. CryptoZilla is the lucky winner. 204 lemons goes to Zilla. And I'm glad he won because he's always here first. He's always here first. So boom, boom, boom. CryptoZilla just donated a diamond. There you go. All right, Zilla. I appreciate that. Boom, boom. Guys, sign up for D-Live. And check out some of the content creators over here. I like this platform. Congrats to Zilla indeed. On that note, guys, I'm going to go ahead and land this plane. Always a pleasure. I'll be back tomorrow or today if there's any breaking news or anything. But stay strong out there. Make sure you go outside. I mean, I want these gyms to open up already. But in the meantime and in between time, just go outside, get some sun, do a little push-ups, and maybe a little run or whatever. And if they don't open up these gyms in the next 30 days, I'm going to have to go ahead and like buy a whole power rack and start doing this thing outside. Because we need to activate the muscles, if you know what I mean. On that note, guys, I'm out of here. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.